to the CastOffs podcast. We are back again. Yes. New attitude, new motive, new studio. Shout out everyone. And this is what we've got. We've got BH Scenes, and we have a good guest here today. But before we do that, season 2 is going to be different. It's your boy Biz. We're going to try and deal with a lot of health stuff. So basically, everybody keeps saying health is wealth. Kind of sounds cliched. But we want to try and delve deep into it, do a deep state kind of flex on that. Cover different things of what people are doing to try and stay healthy, keep healthy, and just stay alive, basically. Yeah. So we're still going to do the controversial stuff anyway, but we're going to keep it healthy. So I think 12, 15 episodes of season 2, probably half of that or nearly will be dedicated to health. And we're going to bring different guests down and we're going to try and speak to them, see what they do, and hopefully educate ourselves and everyone else who's tuning in along the way. So we have a first guest. We can call it the health series.
Yes.
Right? But before we do that, I want to start with Omar. Omar, will you?
Yes, I'm really well, thank you.
You all right?
Great to be back for season 2.
Hey, season 2.
Season 2, raring to go. And especially, the route that your idea you want to go down with promoting the health of people, because that is really important.
And we have BH Scenes in the place. How are you doing, bro? You good?
Fantastic. Man.
Back to season 2, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's not even talk about the background stuff, but we go back. We have a special guest today. A very dear friend. I haven't seen her for years until we bumped into each other. We kind of didn't work, but kind of. And then she's been doing some great stuff as well. And I spoke to her. I said, I would like you to come down and have a chat about what you've been doing in regards to the whole health thing that we've been trying to put up. And so let's welcome Sarah to the CastOffs podcast season 2. Yay! Sarah, how you doing?
I'm really good, thank you.
How's it
Thank you so
going?
much for having me today.
Thank you. It's an honor to have you here. Excuse the mess, but we got there in the end. Like I said earlier, that I wanted to try and make season 2 different. It's still going to be slightly controversial, but we're going to try and add stuff to do with the health aspect. And you do a thing called Barre.
I do, yeah.
Barre. I still think it should be called Barre because it sounds funky, but we go with that anyway. And I just wanted you to come down and tell us, me as well, because I just found out, what is Barre? I have read through to it. I have checked it out, but I thought I'd have you tell us from obviously a first-person perspective and obviously from a personal side of it on your side, why, because there's lots of different fitness things out there, why you chose Barre, the inspiration behind it and what you've been doing with it and how long you've been doing it anyway.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I discovered Barre back in 2015. I absolutely fell in love with it. I used to be a dancer, had to give that up because of a back problem that I had. And then I discovered Barre in a time in my life where I was a bit low, I had a lot going on, my marriage had finished, I had 2 young kids, and I just found this Barre class locally, and it was really just the most amazing escape from all of that. Yeah. And it was really mentally challenging, physically challenging, gave me this burst of energy that I hadn't had for ages, and I just instantly fell in love with it.
Okay. What stood out? Because obviously you know of other forms of fitness and routines. Why did Barre stand out for you?
For me, I used to dance. I could relate to it a lot, but it's not just for dancers. I've always come back to it. I've had injuries with my back. I've had times where I've not been able to get to the gym with the kids or whatever. You can do it anywhere.
Okay.
It fits around any kind of lifestyle. You can do it at home, just use a chair. You don't have to have a bar, so to speak.
Okay.
It's just really adaptable. It suits so many people. It's great for people with injuries, rehab. It's really good for you mentally, physically. Yeah. There's so many benefits to Barre.
Okay. So
fundamentally, what is Barre?
Perfect.
Okay, so Barre is a workout fitness class based on the principles of ballet. So it uses all of those dance principles to create a workout that really works the muscles, lots of different muscle groups that you wouldn't normally work in the gym. And the benefits are amazing. Full body workout, flexibility increase, muscle tone increase, really good mentally, like I've said. Physically, it's really challenging. It's great for posture. It's just a wonderful workout.
So you mentioned the ballet. Are there certain moves that are based around the art form of ballet?
Yeah, it uses the fundamentals of ballet in the workout, but you don't have to have pliés, demi-pliés,
second position.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it does use those, but you don't have to have dance experience to take a bar class.
Okay.
You would be able to do it if you'd never done a dance class in your life.
Yeah. Well, I've spoiler alert, I have studied a little bit of ballet.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do know that it is it's a dance that, does challenge you physically. So anything that has the fundamentals of ballet in it can only be beneficial.
I mean, I'm reading here, it says it works particularly well with the lower body muscles in your calves and ankles, right?
Yeah, thighs, glutes, hamstrings, get them all in there. That lower body workout is tough.
And any particular use for the upper body side of it?
Yeah, I mean, the dance element of it can be combined through the whole class. So the upper body can be used. You can use weights in the class, but only very small weights.
Okay.
You can use resistance bands. It really is a full body workout because you work from lower body, core, upper body, back, everything.
Okay. I mean, another thing as well is I was speaking to a friend of mine and I said about bar, and she said she does bar.
Yeah.
And I said, well, how come I was just hearing about this recently? And she said, because obviously women probably do it more. So I'm guessing maybe most women do. But I've never heard of bar. Exactly.
No.
But from what I've read so far, I think it can also be applied to men.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I just come through having a trapped nerve, like my lower spine. That was painful, mate. So unless I just got relief about 2-3 days ago. It's still a twinge there, but how can bar work for me as a dude with that happening to me? I just got up in the morning, got out of bed, and went, oh, that doesn't look right. I know it's age as well, but so how would that work for me as a dude regarding that? And how can bar be applied to someone like me with regards to that's a muscle pain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the benefits of bar with injury is that it is really low impact and everything can be modified to suit particular injuries. So for me, again, I also suffer with a back problem, and I have continued to do bar throughout having, treatment with physios and acupuncture, and it's worked really well because it really does improve muscle strength and stability and posture. It really helps with posture. So if you have a job where you sit all day, doing something like bar where you really stretch out all the muscles and you lengthen your body,
making me want to sit up straight.
You want to work on your posture. You find exactly that. You'll find that you're applying it into your everyday life without even really thinking about it, because it just becomes part of your life. So for guys, you're right, it's not particularly a class that is taken by a lot of guys. That's not to say that men can't.
I think we should. I think I should.
Listen, it's again, I'll hark back to the times where I've done a few ballet classes, and the strength and conditioning that you
have to do ballet.
Yeah, I studied ballet.
There's one leg in that.
I feel like we need a demo.
Ballet, contemporary and jazz.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he have the tutus and stuff?
Performing arts school.
Do men wear tutus for ballet? Or?
No.
I'd like to see the tutu though.
Extremely tight. Dance leggings.
It's just the image.
Yeah,
go on. Yeah, so
looking like Leroy from Fame. Certain time. But it is what it was the dance of time. But you had to be. It did improve my strength.
Yeah. I do think for
fitness.
Men as well. A lot of guys seem to not prioritize the importance of stretching. Guys who are working out in the gym a lot, and stretching is so important to for rehab and for for muscle growth, and so I just think that it really is something that guys need to think about. How do I incorporate this into my healthy lifestyle routine? And so it's not necessarily a bar class, but it could be something like Pilates, yoga, or just a general stretch class that can really be helpful for guys who.
I think one of the things when I spoke to you in the group about where we're taking season 2 direction to still be the same but add more health stuff was I'm a dude, so I know you're a dude, you can kind of get it. It's like we look at stuff like the Pilates, the yoga. I mean, yoga. Men are more into yoga than Pilates and bar. I look at it as this. It's open for everyone, and I think because a muscle pain it doesn't discriminate. It's a muscle pain. You're a dude or you're not. So if it works, if it's gonna work for a dude, then why shouldn't we take that out? But I think we have this as a dude. We have this thing about it has to be strength. It has to be kettlebells and dumbbells and yada 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 yada. And like Sarah said as well about stretching as well. We don't really do that as dudes. We just go in there. Looking like a bloody unit, get into the gym.
150 kilos.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Smashed it. 160K. Smashed it, mate. Yeah. But I just think it's strength and health and core and cardio is much more than the kettlebells and the weights and stuff. It's. I know lots of people go to the gym and so unhealthy. Literally, like run from there to there, and they just.
It is about cardio. As I've got older, it's about keeping that engine correct. So within bar, is it also a cardio?
It can be,
workout?
Yeah, elements of the workout can be turned into a cardio blast. At the end of a sequence at the bar, you can get your heart rate up. But yeah, absolutely.
And is it set to music as well? Brilliant.
Any type of music, it just has to be like a Swan Lake type. Why do I keep going Swan Lake?
Definitely not Swan Lake, no.
I switched the whole ballet thing. Okay. But you can do it on Swan Lake, right?
No, it's definitely not Swan Lake. You're going to it'll be a fast-paced workout.
It's high tempo.
High intensity.
High intensity.
Yeah.
Proper sweat. So,
proper sweat on.
Let's say male or female, say someone decides to take bar and they're very serious with it, okay? And they want to do it for example, prior to get my back thing, my twinge, I was working out every morning. So whatever time I get up in the morning before I actually do anything else, have a liter of water, then start my workout. I spend about 20 minutes or so on it, different stuff, blah, blah, blah. So if I say I wanted to basically dedicate myself to doing bar, replicate that side of it, but just bar every morning or every evening, whatever time, on a daily thing, what would you suggest is the best in terms of duration? So, like, say for example, someone's going to work in the morning and they leave at, say they got up at 6 to leave at 8, and they want to still fit in a workout in there, a bar workout, for example. What do you think is best? And they do that 5 days a week, right? How long do you think is best for them to do that and then go have a shower and get ready and go to work?
I mean, if you can get anything in, if you're going to...
Is 5 minutes enough? Is 10 minutes enough?
15 minutes is enough to get that sweat on that you need to get yourself in that good mental space in the morning. Yeah. Get your body moving, get the blood circulating. I think 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. And what is and how long is too much? And too much of anything.
Yeah, I would say like an hour's bar class. I mean, by the end of a bar class for an hour, I'm done. You don't need any more than that.
Yeah.
It will work your whole body. You'll have, hit every muscle group, and you don't need to overdo it to see results.
Okay. And talk about the classes as well. Do you, from a personal point of view, do you think bar is also fun with a group of other people? Or in terms of, because some people, like for example, some people go to the gym because they like being inspired by seeing others doing it. Yeah. Some people like me, I don't have to. I can just gym on my own. Yeah. Right? So, but do you think it's more fun or more productive having other people around you doing exactly the same thing with bar? In a group.
Yeah, I mean, a bar class is great fun.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter your level of ability in a bar class. Like, as long as you're there for you and you're getting the results that you want out of it. I mean, it's such a great positive experience, and people in the class just, everybody's there for the same reason. Yeah. Be there, whatever their own reason is, they're all there for, to have a great time in that class. And it's just, they are just super fun classes.
I'm a little bit, so tell us a little bit more about the background to bar and how it came about, and who was it, where did it start? Did it start in, either here or America?
You could have seen that in Egypt, didn't it? Like back in the civilization.
We found some ancient hieroglyphics.
No, so bar's been around a while. I mean, the principles of it came from a dancer who was injured, like back in the late 50s, I think, maybe in the beginning of the 60s.
Okay.
And she used those principles of ballet and Pilates to in her rehab. So that's where it came from.
And is there a distinctive difference between bar bar and Pilates, or is there like a crossover similarity?
There are definitely crossovers. You will, if you know Pilates and you do Pilates classes, you will see similarities in a bar workout.
Okay, and is there a difference between between bar and yoga, apart from the stretchy part of it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not yoga. Mm-hmm. I don't go to yoga. I do Pilates, but yoga, so I can't really comment. So okay. I don't know.
I'll ask a yoga question. She comes in. Big up, Lou. Okay, and in terms of obviously classes and stuff, you run a class yourself, don't you?
I do, yeah.
And what is the class called?
So my dance bar studio will be called Barre with Sarah Jayne.
Okay, you're gonna have actually a studio. Yeah,
well, hopefully.
Okay, but what have you got going now at the moment?
So my classes actually start this week.
When?
At the Suncliffe Hotel in Bournemouth.
There we go. What time?
They're going to be at 11 o'clock.
What day?
They are fully booked. It's Sunday tomorrow, so they're fully booked tomorrow.
Oh, how many people?
Well done, you. And that's your first class?
Yay! First class tomorrow.
First class?
First class tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. Because Barre is quite unknown by a lot of people, my aim at the moment is just to hold some series of introduction classes to find out if they like it, what it is. I've got a couple booked for this year to kind of get the buzz going for January.
Okay, and what is has the class got a name?
No.
It's not. It's come to this bar.
Bar class, yeah.
It's a bar class. Okay. Has it got? I mean, it's social media friendly now, and it's social media.
Yeah.
So has it got a Facebook page or Instagram page?
I have an Instagram page. Yeah.
Robert Page. Okay. What's the Instagram page?
So my Instagram page is a Barre with Sarah Jayne.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to spell that out for people listening to this on the audio?
I will. It's BARRE WITH. SARAHJAYNE.
Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she got it. Yeah. So it's BARRE WITH SARAHJAYNE. So Sarah Jayne with a Y, and we'll put that on the screen as well for those watching on YouTube.
And a big thank you to our sponsor, Chica Lounge, which is a lovely cocktail bar in Westcliff, Bournemouth, for those who like to have a good time and be home early by 1 a.m. With free parking, which is very rare for Bournemouth, they have something to suit your entertainment taste all week. From day parties to Latino nights to Afro beats and even quiz nights. This lovely venue is also available for private hire, as it's perfect for birthdays, networking meetings, social meetups, fitness classes and comedy shows. Check in at their website, chicalounge.co.uk, and their socials on Facebook and Instagram at Chica Lounge. And keeping us warm this winter, we have My Connected Home, who provide comprehensive domestic cover and finance for your boiler. We have to say thank you, as they are one of our dedicated sponsors supporting the show. And My Connected Home actually provides brand new efficient boilers with affordable monthly finance. And if you can't afford to buy one right now, that's okay, because subject to approval and credit checks, they'll provide one for you. Just get in touch at myconnectedhomeuk.com or call 0345 057 3057.
So is it every Sunday or one Sunday every month?
I'm going to be starting a new timetable of classes for January. So if you keep an eye on the page, my class info will all be on there.
So you have your first class tomorrow.
Yep.
And any other classes booked in for this year?
The folling Sunday, and then we'll see how it goes for the rest of the year.
All right. Okay. And you want to book in for next Sunday?
Come in.
Do you know what? I will check it out.
Kareem, let's go bar.
I'm definitely gonna come.
Yeah, we need the stretches, bro. We need it. I'm falling apart. Don't let the young face fool you. Yeah. So it's a Barre with Sarah Jayne, and it's at the Suncliffe Hotel.
Yeah.
And also, if you have any questions, you can just go on Instagram. But for those without Instagram, though, what can they do? Like, send you a message in a bottle or smoking?
At the moment, that's my only contact information.
Okay.
I'm new to this world of holding classes, I qualified earlier in the year, but it's taken me a while to get training done.
You qualified, and so tell us a little bit about your journey about qualifying. And,
I used to attend. I still do attend classes with an amazing lady, Martine. She owns Bar Dynamics.
Big up, Martine.
Big up Martine. They're also based in Bournemouth. And I carried out some training, her bar instructor training earlier this year.
And how long did that take? How long does it take to be a bar instructor?
Well, we did a full day of training, and then we had to go away, learn a manual that she produced, which was fantastic, amazing training, and then go film our own class so that she could mark that.
Yeah. Do you get like a certificate at the end of it?
Yes, that's right.
Frame it and everything.
Yeah, I can frame it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So is it within those classes you're learning about movement and muscle stretches and
all the fundamentals of the bar,
anatomy of the human body.
Yeah, and how to structure a bar class as well. Yeah, so it was brilliant. So I've done that. So then I've gone away for a few months and got it ingrained into my head, and now I'm ready to share it with other people.
And back, obviously, the music side of it. What music do you use for your class, and what music would you recommend for professional users at home? So what music would you use in your class for tomorrow, for example?
Oh, I got all sorts. All sorts on my playlist.
What we doing? Give me genres. Give me genres.
So, there's no genres.
Country?
No genres, no. Just every bar track should be around 128 beats per
BPM?
minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
You know.
It could be anything. Awesome.
120 and 130, he knows.
Doing some
Get the burner boy out.
That's it.
I got that straight. Give me again. I got that straight as well. 120 BPM. You know BPM. Give me that as well.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
You know BPM. There you go. All right, okay, so but can we go, like, for me, when I'm walking out, I call it fight music. I'm a hip-hop dude. So I literally go for, just straight up hip-hop tracks that literally just get me amped. Can I use that for bar class as well? Or say for my personal one at home?
I mean, if you want to. There's lots of stuff that you can follow on YouTube, online. There's loads of workouts on social media, Instagram, that you can follow.
Yeah. And who's the biggest bar, in your eyes, ambassador? I know why I'm asking that, because you sent me something on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my favourite Emily.
Yeah.
Emily Chadwick Vincent. She is a fantastic bar trainer. I follow her program on the Evolve You app, and I absolutely love her work.
Why is she special?
Her passion is just amazing. Like you can feel it through her video.
Yeah.
When she talks, like when she puts out a new post, I'm like, oh, what's she up to now? I need to see what she's doing. Her workouts are incredible, and it's just. You can just tell that she just loves it.
I think, and the reason I'm asking that, because also when you send me Emily's page, and I think we haven't actually discussed that yet in this episode, and I checked it out, and she was a bit of the big side, and obviously when she started it, and then she lost the weight.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've actually touched that yet. Bar can help lose weight as well. Basically.
It can, yeah. It's part of a healthy lifestyle, absolutely, yeah. Obviously, if you're doing any kind of cardio-based workouts, you're going to burn calories. But but you can't expect it to be the
be all in all, everything else.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be part of that balance.
Healthy, balanced diet, healthy lifestyle. Yeah.
And
with regards to again, bar is, as you said, a healthy workout. Do you incorporate or encourage people to change their diets within?
Yeah, I was going to go there. Yeah.
Not necessarily within a bar class.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that would be solely on the individual.
Yeah.
But it will still help, though, innit? It's like it's no point going halves and halves. If you want to try and go into a healthy lifestyle, I think then you have to incorporate everything else.
Yeah, of course.
A healthy diet, a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. If you're doing bar,
good
don't
sleep.
eat the burgers.
Yeah. But I think it's all within balance, isn't it? So, and I think if you're looking to start out to make a change in your lifestyle, try not to do everything at once.
Yeah.
Just find something that you love, that you're passionate about, that will keep you motivated. Start there, and then see where it takes you.
Well, I can't promise when. I'll try and do it for the next Sunday, not tomorrow, because the next Sunday.
He's making excuses.
Yeah.
No, I'm DJing.
I will definitely come to one of your classes. I'm definitely.
Okay, I can 100% say I'll definitely come to one of your classes, but I don't think I'll come to the next two because I'm out of town next Saturday. I don't know when.
And it's just any loose gym gear.
Yeah, bare feet.
Haven't got a
bare feet.
Bare feet.
Bare feet.
I don't like my toes.
Both of us went bare feet.
I don't like my toes, bro. Can I put socks on?
No.
I think having toes and toenails, I think is the most ridiculous thing to have.
Yeah.
So if So you have 2 classes. Any other classes before Christmas, or that's it?
Potentially, I might book in some more Sundays.
It just depends on supply and demand, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And for those,
because you're booking out, so we better book ourselves in. Yeah.
I mean, do you have? It doesn't have to be a private email. Do you have an email address that you can put out for people who don't have Instagram to get in contact with you, so they can contact you about stuff to do with Barre? Or should I just give them my company email address and they can come through me?
Yeah,
okay. So just say Barre, Sarah, Sarah, in the subject line, and just send an email to contact@thebusiness.com, and I'll just forward it to Sarah, because obviously there are freaks out there. She can't give her personal stuff. That's it. So let's any other thing do you have, like, like you have sometimes, I'll go with the Zumba route, right, where they have this big thing, like the biggest thing, and everybody from the whole country goes to it, like a retreat. Yeah. Do you have a thing? Is there a bar equivalent,
like a bar fest?
No, there's not. Do you know? It's
like that. Yeah.
Not yet. There will be. Maybe there will be.
Bar fest. Yes.
We'll talk for it.
Yeah. There's not. No. Do you know? Barre is still relatively new. I say new. It's been around for such a long time, but it's still relatively unknown.
Is there a governing body that can not put rules in place, but it's like they can set structures in place. They can have manuals done, have videos done, like you see, self-help videos. Is there like a governing body?
No, there's many different training schools out there.
Yeah.
I would like to see all Barre classes being taught by a qualified instructor.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is. There are more classes in London than there are down south. But it's it's still quite new around here. But it's definitely starting to pick up some trend.
So you go on.
Oh, just just going back to your experience as a dancer. I just want to touch on a little bit more of that, and how it started and what particular dance you did and how it's progressed, and then unfortunately the injury and where you are now.
I dance since I can remember.
Okay.
What style?
Disco, freestyle. I never actually did ballet. I actually was never disciplined enough as a child to take a ballet class. I tried. I didn't like it. So I ended up doing disco, modern, street, rock and roll, jazz, all that kind of stuff. And I ended up teaching in a local school with a very good friend of mine, Sarah, another Sarah, in a school that she had that was called SJ Dance Studios, and we had the most wonderful 15 years of teaching kids, putting on shows, taking them to performances all over the county. Yeah, it was just a wonderful experience. And so dance has a really special place in my heart. I always will have. And so I guess anything that brings me back to that is always going to be special.
That's good, isn't it? So you have like a best of both worlds, Barre for fitness, a bit of music in there, and it's just still a dance element to it as well. So in terms of going forward, where do you think, like you said, it's kind of new around here now.
Yeah.
Where do you see Barre in 5 years? And this is a two-pronged question. So from your personal point of view, in terms of the area you live in, and also from a general thing, because I've mentioned about a governing body, and so where do you see, or where do you hope to see it in 5 years?
I hope to see it a lot more well known than it is. Mm-hmm. I hope it becomes something that is as well known as like yoga and Pilates.
Yeah.
I think it can happen, and it works really nicely with those as well. So I think it's something that can work really well.
So that's where you hope to see it. Okay. So where do you hope to see with yourself with regards to Barre? Are you gonna have that Sarah Jayne Studios in 5 years' time?
I would love to have a Barre studio, and I would love it to be accessible to as many people as possible. I just really want to just bring the joy that I get from it to as many people as I can. So to have my own studio would just be the dream.
Brilliant. I can see the excitement.
Again, we'll put that on the screen for those watching on YouTube. Is Barre with Sarah Jayne. Got that. So BARRE with Sarah Jayne, JAYNE, all one word. And as well, is there anything else you like to be talking about today while you're here? It could be Barre, it could be other things. How's everything been going with you? How's the cost of living going? How are the kids?
God,
have people you're hitting on yet?
I have been hitting on
You're rich?
Wow.
Now.
Man, that bar work. I need to look into that.
Looks like Barre pays well.
Selling out, you know.
I'm waiting till it's -2. Don't touch that thermostat. Brilliant.
Oh God! But that's everything else in general. Like the kids doing well.
Yeah, everything is good. Yeah, I've got 2 boys. They keep me busy.
How old are your boys?
6 and 9.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
Good age, isn't it?
Brilliant. Great.
Yeah, and I work in the NHS, so that's crazy.
Oh, thank you for your service.
It's such a.
Gotta still do it. I won't go out at 8 o'clock on Thursday for you though, but I'll still give you that clap.
So now I'll march on Parliament for you to get a pay rise.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Oh, we need to talk about that. We definitely need to talk about that.
Yeah, that needs.
I heard there's a strike coming around Christmas time.
Yes.
Is it 23rd, 24th?
I'm not sure.
But I hear there's one coming, definitely.
Yeah.
And is that to do because there has been a pay rise, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
It's never going to be enough for medical. That's for me anyway. It's never. So what's the government offering, and what you guys want? What do you guys want?
Oh God.
A decent wage.
No, this is the platform for it. We have to talk. First of all, let me just get this out of the way. Whatever the NHS wants, 100% pay rise, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
All right. So we have to get that out there. So most people, I think everyone. Decent will always be on your side.
Absolutely.
Forget about
I just think it's about just really, the staff in the NHS, they just work so unbelievably hard.
I know
Just
you
so
guys.
unbelievably hard. And,
absolutely.
I'm not a clinical member of staff.
Yeah.
My job in the NHS is staff experience manager. And honestly, hats off to them.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But this is just about them being paid in line with
inflation, basically.
And being able to afford to live, and being able to be paid on a decent salary that, really does support them in their lives. Like,
absolutely agreed.
They give so much to other people, and I just don't see why it's not being recognised, that the impact that's having on them.
So for me, I just think that, they had the mini budget come out a few days ago, which I think I've delved into 75% of it. Yeah, and I've been reading it. Like, that's my thing. I've been laughing, and it's all the same. They come and say exactly the same thing. They turn it around differently to say it's different from what the other person said. But when I saw the best part of what Jeremy Hunt did, I said with the new mini budget, it's exactly the same thing the name says.
It's the pyramid scheme in reverse.
It's just dressed differently.
It's either a pyramid or an inverted pyramid.
Upside down.
Upside or a sideways pyramid. It's still a pyramid, mate.
I just think for me, when it comes to, for example, and it sounds silly, Kwarteng and Truss, they have a redundancy payment they're gonna get for the 35 to 43 days and I think that comes up to about 16 grand for Kwarteng, and I think 18 or 20 for Truss, and that's just that they're getting that. And I'm thinking, well, hold on a second, you were there for like a month and a bit, and you're gonna get that as a redundancy pay for just. I could say it. It's my part. Fucking up the whole fucking thing. Yeah. And then when NHS are asking for a pay increase and you are just messing about, it's like
an absolute liberty, mate. Until the people realise, and things like this will kind of hopefully make us switch on and see. Hold on a minute. There's this person that's here that's messed up the economy and getting paid 16 grand for it, and then there's someone that's here that's working 12 hours a day. Yeah. Hard shift trying to save someone's life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who deserves more?
We all know who deserves more.
Who deserves more? So, and when we realise that, we'll make some noise around it, and hopefully a little bit of change will come.
But the thing is, I think it's a political spin. I think lots of things are political spin. I think some things stay because they wanted to stay that way, because then they can have something to chat about during election time, during manifesto time.
Don't get me started.
I know, because
I'm eating up on this, bro.
I'll give an example, right? I'll give an example. If the NHS was sorted, all right, if there's hardly no waiting list and the staff were paid well, then there'll be nothing to talk about. There'll be nothing to put in the manifesto. There'll be nothing to say, okay, vote for me, and I'm campaigning on this, and I can basically go and sort it out because it's already been sorted. Then they have to look for something else to talk. I think sometimes
they need issues like this to probably keep them in power, because they need to be in that position of, listen, it's the elite, isn't it? It is. Yeah, and let's look at the elite, because those are the ones that are bombarding us with these lies and stories saying it's his fault and it's his fault and it's his fault. It's a smokescreen. It's like magic. Yeah. When the magician is doing his hand business here, the real magic's going on around the world. Yeah, it's all a smokescreen just to keep them in power, to keep us in a position where we keep feeding them.
Yeah, it's like they need to keep that narrative going so they can have something to say. Say like the other people fucked it up, but vote for me and we can get it right. And then you do that, and it's never
it doesn't change.
Nothing changes. It's just that vicious cycle every single time. Can we give the NHS more money, please, so that we can actually have more money to open bar classes for the NHS as well? There you go. Why not?
Why not?
Why the hell not?
The NHS needs more funding.
Because I think the elderly as well, because bar it's like I say, it's not that intense.
Yeah, it's low impact.
It's low impact. That would definitely help the older folks as well. So, but
what are you trying to say?
I'm talking about pension age, mate. But
like he's looking at me saying, yeah, the elderly, like you should go because you're elderly, innit, bro? I'm growing old gracefully,
but I
will get myself.
But on a serious,
listen, bars for everybody.
Bars for everyone, and I just think, for me, I just think the older folks who was still, because what?
Stop looking at me, brother.
The OAPs, pension age, that will definitely work for them. So it's like let's get the NHS sorted so we can actually get people who are doing the great stuff continue to do well and look forward to doing it well every time they're getting paid, because then it's not right. But we'll see what happens. Sarah Jayne, thanks for coming down and talking to us about Bar. Instagram is Bar with Sarah Jayne, JAYNE @ all one word, and she will just contact you and they just reach out to her, and she's got first class tomorrow, so good luck with that tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
And thanks.
Seeing you in class.
Yes. I am definitely coming 100%. I just don't know when, but I need stretches in my life, because I think that will have helped my thing as well. So
listen, anything to that's okay. I say if it's got a ballet element to it, it's gonna be
Oh, you're gonna go Leroy from Fame.
Looking like Leroy from
colourful
Fame.
Thing.
They're called leg warmers.
He knows this thing. I'm worried about you, bro.
They're not called socks.
And what's that big Fame
warmers.
soundtrack? What have I got? Can you feel it in my head?
Fame, I'm gonna live forever.
That's the one. So we're gonna close that with that. You gonna sing that out for us?
No.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Season 2 is in full effect, and thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Namaste.